The Ash Sivir.
Yes, Fiesta.
Oh my
Do it.
goodness.
He's giggling.
Do you know what I don't like? Ability power. That's why I'm a Nongshim fan.
Who cares about ability power? You're only playing full AD into Wukong. Doesn't get a ton of free armor, right?
No,
Guys?
not at all.
It's fine. You have Yone. Yone deals magic damage.
Yeah, he deals magic damage. It's
offhand.
fine. No, but he doesn't build ability power. And ability power is what we don't like. Magic damage, totally
allowed.
okay with magic damage. Just don't like ability power.
Maybe this is the birth of Nashor's Aphelios. No, I'm kidding. That's not a thing.
Yeah,
Don't
you
do
build,
that.
Yeah, it's Lichbane first. Got to make sure you get the Lichbane first for the procs.
So, the Nongshim draft. In terms of priority, it's a disaster, but if they can weather the storm early on, if they can get some skirmishes, catch Genji off guard, and maybe get an early team fight or two, it can work. I don't think they're in a great spot here because literally you are gonna get shoved in. Look at this. Yep. Dun. Top of the top. I agree. Nongshim fans really spiritually very closely related to Brion fans.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we basically have two Brions.
Yeah.
And I think that is just fantastic. That's just double the love. Double fantastic stuff. Very, very, very happy about it. As Doran fan here. I'm really hoping that Peter just doesn't lane in the bottom lane. He just goes into mid or something like that and just starts bopping people around.
He needs to hit level 2. But as we point out, the problem is you're going to not have prio on the bottom half of the map. You're not going to have prio in mid of any form, really. And then at least until 6, Yone at that point can do a little bit more. But that's going to be tough. Top side also countered, so good luck, Nongshim!
Oh, let's see how it goes. We hop onto the ref for game 1. Man, that is a gorgeous Yone skin. I'm a huge fan of that one. The Moo Cow, Peter, choosing the correct skin, at least, even if this may not necessarily be the greatest of champion choices for lane priority in the bottom lane.
God,
it is the best. Can he play? I just want him to play the cowbell. I just really want the cowbell so bad.
Oh, he didn't?
He hasn't played it yet.
This is why top lane is the best lane, even though it doesn't matter. I love Dundun so much. I'm so glad Doran is handshaking.
Dundun's the best. He's the best.
So as I was saying, we do see Pace going for Doran's Blade here. Also as Ghost and Flash show, yeah, they're gonna invade. Little do they know that Nongshim, after actually mentioned in an interview, after getting bopped by Keria, they were like, we were a little surprised by the power of level 1 Ashe.
They haven't been screaming T1. Genji, I think, may have been screaming T1 a little bit more, and I think they knew the power of the Ashe.
On how they come out of lane, ooh, look. Yeah, I love this. Little fake out there.
Ooh, cute.
Although we do see the pings, yeah. And there is also a ward on Raptors. So, yeah, so what you see right here is why Ashe support isn't fair and why it's not fun to play Alistar. Now, you see the health bar?
I mean, it's fun to play Alistar, just not right now.
Well, if Ashe is banned, maybe.
Yeah. And, I mean, the real question is he allowed to actually play Alistar at this point?
Well, not on this level.
Not yet, no.
But maybe eventually. And we joke, but post 6 there is actually a considerable amount of power, as it was Lahens that played it last, as Vital, oh, wait, hold up.
He's just going to try and shoot Peanut a few times. Gromp is going to go over.
They know,
yeah.
So get some...
Severum healing.
I'm a bit confused why Sylvie is only level 2. Wonder if he left up the one, probably just the one Krug. And will be able to still go for the top half of the map and won't be that far behind. But vertical jungling, when this is your position for your bot lane, is not a good time.
No, it's a suboptimal outcome of the early game.
It is. We knew that this was going to happen. So did Nongshim. And they are just hanging on. And if they can hang on, then maybe they can team fight.
It's a huge win.
Well, if they get there.
Yeah.
Which they shouldn't really.
Yeah. It should
But
be,
if they do.
Yeah. Right? You
Yeah.
know?
No, look at it's Sejuani, it's Yone, it's
Yeah.
Alistair, it's Dundun. You know, the amount of CC that you have.
And also, us Nongshim fans, we don't like ability power, and there's not going to be very much ability power. It's going to be great. We're going to have a great time as the game goes on. Just feeling really fantastic about it. Look at how much ability power there is on Gen G. Gwen.
Way too much.
And Azir.
They have a spread of damage.
Oh,
That.
wow. You really, like, have they never played any game where you really need to focus on one carry, you know? You can't just jack of all trades.
Nongshim get it. If they get Vital and/or Fiesta to 2 free items, they're gaming.
Think of the Black Cleaver value. It's absurd. That's how you're supposed to play.
For who?
I don't know.
Who's building a... Okay, you can build Black Cleaver.
Kasante. You know, Kasante, because he needs the extra mobility, because he's not very mobile. And
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay,
you know, it scales great off
I see how it
that
is.
benefits purely from defensive statistics. So Black Cleaver, a really great item to build.
It's not a super fun matchup, as the resistances that Dundun is going to build up are going to help him a little bit, but obviously the core issue is that even if you do get those resistances, Gwen doesn't really care as much. Yeah, it's not fun. It's a bad time. Dundun going in.
It depends whose perspective you're...
Well, if you're a Gen G fan, you're having a great time.
Yeah. If you're Doran, you're having an even better fan.
Oh, look at him.
Better time.
Holding the wave.
He is. These minions may kill him.
Yeah, Doran knows that Sylvie's in the top half of the map, so he just needs to respect.
Yep, and Dundun going to be able to pull the wave away from the turret, which is precisely what he was doing.
Back.
Ooh, Doran, bit cheeky. Be able to get the crash regardless.
Oh my god. Negatron cloak first.
Man wants to stay out of the rain. You got to respect it. As Doran
it's not
will back
a rain
away.
cloak, it's an anti-magic cloak. They're completely different things.
Are you saying that rain isn't magic?
No.
Oh.
It's science.
I always thought it was magic.
That's a different coding atlas.
Oh, well.
I assume so. I've never seen
If it starts raining and you're wearing a Negatron cloak, maybe it'll have, you know, the ability to also prevent the rain.
Or if it's a very well-prepared mage.
True.
Because even a Negatron cloak would have been made by a mage, right? Because you can't dispel magic.
And I'm sure, like, while you're at it, you may as well make it waterproof.
Or, yeah. Well, I mean, while you're crafting this amazing cloak.
Yeah. He may have, like, Dundun probably had a word with Boris, and he's like, dude, like,
that
starts raining.
Cloak.
Can I please have one that also...
It's Dundun, though, so I would also not be shocked if it's just like, that looks cool. I like the look of that cloak.
Yeah.
I want to walk with confidence.
Vital, by the way, has a CS advantage. Feeling good. Big stack wave, so that's short-lived, but still. And Peter pretty comfortably has made it to at least level 4. Feeling psyched
Only 2 more
that.
levels and he's a champion, Atlas.
Absolutely. Or in Marta's case, he's a champion at level 2. You just walk to some other lane.
Who's Marta?
Marta is is the world's MVP of 2014.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. I, of course, know who Marta is, but many people in our audience might not.
I mean, that's true, but I'm sure a lot of people do remember, because he's sort of shaped. He was the first one to make support sexy. I think that's a Papa quote.
It sounds like a Papa quote.
Because that's sort of what he did. You know, he played a bunch of Thresh, but also played a heck of a lot of Janna. Was real great at that. Was making big plays on a champion that people didn't necessarily feel was one that you could make big plays on. So, really did change the face of support. I mean, I disagree. I think it's better. But Ingo Sylvie finds a Glacial Prison here onto Chovy. The ult comes through. And that's first blood for Nongshim.
Double emote!
Oh!
We got the white flag.
Boom!
We got a Poro. And that was just as he was spotted as well.
Man, I hope Gen G can win a game.
I
mean, we know that Nongshim are like super good.
Wait. Well, he has W, so he's fine.
He is.
Or he should be. But what if he isn't?
Dun dun! Cyclone going to come through here. Unbound Soul means Fiesta is
huge.
short-lived on that one, but they get, yeah, big cooldown. Peter is walking so fast. Sorry, wait, how to... Clopping? How to...
I have no idea. I can't help
Can a
you.
cow gallop?
Literally, as Peanut comes into the Wraith camp, Sylvie heads over. So completely miss each other. Very unfortunate flash there by Chovy as well. After a defect, means that he won't have that available for any playmaking. And crucially, kills also goes over to Fiesta as Pays is going to dodge. And there is now pressure on the Nongshim bot lane to get anything done, because right now there isn't really a response happening, and they are a member down. And we do get the rotation up from Peter, but I feel like it's too late. Although Sylvie seemingly disagrees with me and doesn't care.
Oh, Dundun, he might care as he's just going to ult Doran away. Let's see whether this Cassante moment can actually happen. He manages to get the Q, but Doran just slips into the brush, and Delight will take him down. But Peanut's going to be traded. Nongshim, they'll take that. And Dundun's untiltable, so he obviously doesn't mind. All right, still kind of doing okay, but Nongshim.
Kill went over to Ashe as well, so it doesn't hurt Dundun as much as it could. If Doran gets that kill, really accelerates the Gwen to a point that you're very, very uncomfortable.
Arrow will connect onto Vital. He has no cleanse, and the turret's hitting him. Had he just put down a turret and it hit Pays?
It did.
Is that the timing that Delight just hit? What?
Yeah.
I mean, that's luck, but I mean, that is very, very unfortunate for Vital.
It really is, as Dundun here drawing the attention of two. Do see Delight going over for the flash. If he gets this kill here, if Doran doesn't find those needles, it would be a really big disaster, because then I don't even know if Delight kills him. Crucially, the smite does not go the way of Sylvie, as...
Obviously, oh my...
Yep.
And so Pays walks into it so that it hit...
Yeah.
지렸지? 이거야?
It's a happy Delight.
As we learn another lesson in maybe take cleanse.
Oh, yeah.
Although in this game, I gotta say, it does feel a lot worse to take cleanse, because it actually is just the Ashe.
Oh, that was beautiful by Fiesta. Buffering the ult. I don't know whether it really matters that much, because now he's a lot more susceptible to the Emperor's Divide. Still looks cool.
He's Flash. He should be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, as mentioned, you kind of feel like you have to take cleanse, but especially in a lane where you have an Alistar and you would really like to all-in these two, because if you don't all-in, you're losing. And if you do all-in, you can actually find some playmaking, right? And actually win that. The amount of upfront burst that Aphelios with the right setup has is really good. But because you don't have cleanse, any arrow is going to just kill you. And Vital will, of course, go Guild Force, which will help a little bit, but the early Lucidity Boots and Kindle Gem from Delight mean that, again, arrows up already. This is level 1 of the ultimate. It's only going to get worse from here.
Yeah. Delight will be able to press R a whole bunch of times this game. Peanut, moving on over towards this Drake that was the first one taken by Nongshim. This one in 10 seconds time likely to be picked up by Gen G, as they do have some vision in the area. Nongshim as well still have some stray wards. We might have ourselves a team fight.
That's not horrible. The downside is that Pays does have his Kraken Slayer, so he needs to die, and he does have Flash Ghost, and is also Sivir. So
yeah,
it's a tough ask, but shouldn't be impossible. As
all right, Needlework coming out here as Dundun is unstoppable for a moment, but he's going to have to try and get his way out as he pulls him underneath the turret. The Gwen was immune for a moment, but he's going all out. He's going all in. He gets the knockback. Peanut will turn up, and Dundun's going to get denied. Oh, he does it! He does it! He turns it around. Oh, reliable. He's never let us down.
Oh, reliable with the Cassante outplay. While they get the Drake on the other end of the map, and now Pays and Delight are gonna have to get zoned off because they can't walk up. Peanut's on top side.
Yeah. Fiesta also looking for a bit of damage onto Chovy, but he is gonna shift some sands, grabs a shield, and he'll be absolutely fine. With Doran dead though, it means he misses out on all of this plate gold, all the money will now go to Peanut. Arrow is going to connect onto Vital once again. He doesn't have a turret up, so at least there's that, as now he's going to press the Q button and run away. On the hunt has been popped here as Vital's in trouble, as the Ricochet's not quite doing that much, but does have the ultimate. So the Moonlight Vigil helps get a bit of healing with the Severum, so he'll be all right. Oh, Ash Arrow is halfway off cooldown.
Yeah, I was worried for a second.
I wouldn't back on that ward.
Oh, Delight maybe? Cheeky volley? Well, he is at risk of getting all in, so I don't think he wants to take that. But more importantly, Paze doesn't fall behind. He's going to pick himself up another plate and is still in a great spot in this game. But this is, if you're a Nongshim fan, exactly what you want to see, right? They're fine.
Okay. Yes, he's just having a good time.
Well, he got a plate.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Also do note, Chovy going for the new Oblivion Orb. Which
Arrow's off cooldown. Arrow should be used. Arrow.
I thought there was going to be an arrow. I was going to talk about how Morelos is good again.
Oh yeah, you can talk about that if you want.
Yeah, it's got his armor pen, right?
Yeah, it did.
It's got armor pen, right? It's not as bad anymore. No. But, you know, that's good to know.
Yeah. Delight.
Yeah. Where's that arrow?
I want that arrow.
Thrown off.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out now.
Well, it's on cooldown. Or off cooldown.
Yeah. On or off.
That's your point.
Yeah. The on button is ready to be pressed for the arrow. And it has been used on cooldown, off cooldown. Oh man, now I'm
now you're I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, you really have. Happy Bee there from Dundun, just having a great time. I love this player.
I'm so happy he's in the LCK. I haven't seen him look incredibly consistent on anything but Cassante, but it doesn't matter. That's not what it's about.
Yeah. As Peter is going to turn up, just headbutts the cannon away to try and give that to his AD carry.
Wait, we have to know. Does Vital get it?
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have a bit of a zoom in here as Dundun doesn't care about no cannons. Doran, I believe, was the one that missed it. Feels bad. Looks for the Q, doesn't get it. Snip, snip. Doran taking a bit of damage, gets the Conqueror though.
As ultimate as well, and once Riftmaker comes through, this matchup really changes because Riftmaker is a little unfair of an item as, oh no, Sylvie just used his Q, but they don't know. They don't know this is happening and they feel that, oh, that's so funny.
Wow. Okay.
That is so funny, they have no idea. Okay, now they know.
Now they know. Peter's gonna move in. Headbutt pole, he's ready.
Trophy isn't here, they can't contest. Well, he's gonna get first turbot, so I don't know if they don't really need to contest.
Oh, Q not gonna connect there by Dundun. They will just secure themselves this second Herald. Shirley goes down, Peanut moving forward as Warrior Trickster, but if Genji are able to get first turret, then they're very happy with the trade.
Yeah, they will. As overall, Nongshim got the objective. I also have confirmation from production that Vital did indeed get the cannon. So,
oh, okay, good.
Good job, Pete.
Oh.
I know. I was worried as well.
Yep. Very glad. So, Peter,
power
excellent play. We've already seen the benefit of Alistair. I mean, outside of already getting an assist in this game. So having a pretty good time so far. As Arrow, not going to connect onto Dundun here. Didn't quite have as many dashes as they thought. As the ult comes through, he's going to single out Doran and then just wander away. Jobs are good. And the Ghost was invested, but that is a small price to pay for getting away with your life.
And right now, we do see the mid shove coming through as Vital is very far up here. We do have Peanut in the general vicinity. Also do note that the soul point is possible for Nongshim. They are 2k gold behind, and Doran is going to get another turret. And this is really where we start to see some of the issues for Nongshim, which is actually getting objectives while not giving up too much, because they've done a lot of grouping, but that has also come at the cost of a lot of plates. Which leads them with a current free 2k gold with the turret just picked up, deficit. But they have set a trap. The trap is not successful and will be abandoned.
Yeah, they've set a trap. The trap is now gone. They disengage the Arrow. Will not connect. Teleport is going to come forward here.
I think he's fine.
He is Yone. Does have ways of getting out of this one. He's going to buffer the ulti, but only going to pull Peanut a little while away as Sylvie finds himself an ult, but not enough to get the stun. And that is Doran locking down the kill.
I take it back. He was not fine.
He was not fine.
No, now we know.
Unless he's okay with being dead, in which case he's fine.
Overestimated Yone. Maybe if he ults earlier there and then doesn't get the doesn't get like blocked, right? Because if you Yone ult as soon as you hit your targets, you kind of stop.
Yep.
But maybe Peanut would have flashed for it, and then the result would have been the same. So unfortunately, that means no soul point going over. Genji picked that one up, and Nongshim oh no, Vital.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Doran is just going to stay here, tanking the turret to make sure that it goes down, and it will. Delight going to finish that one off. Dundun split pushing here towards the top side, as Cloud Drake will be secured by Genji. So they deny the soul point, and they have the opportunity to stack up 4 of the best dragons in the universe. Arrow will connect. The cow can press Zabat. So you might have been worried about Vital not having cleanse. Peter does.
Yeah, but Delight is about, now it's 3/4 left of his ultimate, and for Peter it's a lot longer as, oh, he's backing besides the brush next to a ping. So if you ult early here, then Peanut at the very least is going to have to flash, but instead Fiesta waits and as a result doesn't get nearly as far. And the reinforcements are coming. However, looking at who the reinforcements are, if you do actually fight there, you might still be in trouble because you're going to be down a member nonetheless. But then maybe Dundun can teleport in and the fight can go completely different. Not going to be the case, as right now we do see Nongshim falling behind, pick themselves up 2 Drakes. Still have a Herald in the pocket as well, but that's going to have to help them out substantially. So now they're building towards his 2nd item.
Yeah.
Same for Fiesta. They have a good 2-item spike if they can hit it.
We'll see if they can, because this is the problem, right? Is that Nongshim 3,000 gold behind, and it felt like they were doing things fine, you know, throughout the majority of this game. But as you can see, it's just been slowly but surely getting further and further Genji's way. See whether they can continue on that foot, or whether Nongshim can find themselves the team fight to get them back into control. You know, poking his head in, and Shirley making her way up the mid lane. It's time. Is it time for a team fight?
Still a really good team fight. You have to be respected.
Yeah?
Being down gold.
Peanut looking for the flank. Delight trying to get him out of there as Fiesta walks forward, but gets the ult out from Doran, actually. That's big news, but Sylvie now doesn't have his as the arrow not going to connect. Delight actually has had great aim this game, but that one not going to find the target as Arctic Assault was available. And Nongshim going to set up once again. Peter has his ult back up again.
This is peak Challengers gameplay, by the way. Side lanes are not real.
No, no, no.
If you don't acknowledge them, they don't exist, Atlas.
Exactly. Fiesta's going to dive forward. There's some knockups. Peanut is taking all of the damage and doesn't seem too worried about it. And remember, there's a Gwen in a side lane as Dundun doesn't find the Q, and now Delight and Pays are chasing them down. They're in the middle of the lane now, though, as Vital looks for it. Doesn't quite get there as Fiesta gets pushed under the turret. Oh, no, but he does make it out alive. I thought there was a turret shot following him there, but it's not going to work. Meanwhile, I mean, this is happening, right? I feel like Jonas Strong did him dirty there for a moment.
So this is perfect, because this is actually how you beat. You don't stand.
Oh, no. His cleanse was on cooldown.
Well, he had flash. So this is how you beat challenger teams. You don't stand for the nonsense. You don't get sucked into the 5v5 shenanigans. You don't commit. You don't give them the opportunity to try and hand stiff. Just play sides. Because even though Nongshim somehow won challenger finals playing sides, they have no idea. They don't know. And they're just going to group and try to 5v5 you.
Well, the Baron is going to go over to Genji. Can they stand their ground and win themselves a fight as Dundun is going to pull Peanut away, but I don't know whether Genji really minds about that. Peter's going to get taken down first. There are a couple of kills, though. Pays is already dead as Peanut trying to get out of there. Delight is the only one he can move back to is now Chovy. He's presented himself as a target. Can they lock him down? That's the question. An arrow is going to land as Dundun is just massive.
Vital's on the way.
Sylvie, he's in the Thunderdome. There's the Cyclone. That's going to take down Bristle and Sejuani. And Genji, despite the fact that they lost Doran and Pays, they're going to walk away with the Baron on 3.
Yeah, they're not really going to care as... Oh, I know we don't like Ash votes, but
I mean,
I'm kind of feeling it. As, unfortunately, you need to flash that. It feels bad, but you don't have a choice. And then this is surprisingly close, mainly due to the fact that the members of Genji already are fairly low. Especially considering there is no Helios in this fight. So they
Yeah.
are lacking some crucial damage, but we do start to see the issues of not having damage when Chovy just kites them. And I'm just loving how Genji is like continuously like walking close to fight range, but not actually. And then whenever Nongshim try to fight, like no.
LCK 맛있는데 이번 판?
Taking it easy.
0-1번. 알리풀 빠져.
Oh, delight. Seems to be having a very good time
Okay.
so far this game.
But you almost have double IE, which should help.
You're telling me it could be worse.
Oh wait, they don't know about Peter. He doesn't know.
All right, the cow is lurking. Gets the flash out of Chovy. You'll take that. Arrow will connect.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get this. The next wave is very far away, and
Yeah,
it's gonna shove mid.
That's a lot of people. Dundun's done the most damage in the game. It's Cassante. Let that sink in for a moment. I don't know what it necessarily means.
That doesn't mean that much in the game, but it's a cool fact.
It is a cool fact. It's a fun fact.
Every Nongshim game is fun, Atlas. That's the beauty of it.
I know. I'm actually having a very good time.
I know, it's really enjoyable.
All right, 6,000 gold the lead for Gen G. They are just, this is a very elementary Gen G game.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Bill Black Cleaver. He
There we
listened
go.
to you.
There we go. I mean, I was talking about Nongshim's relatively lacking in AP composition, but they don't really have anyone that can build one.
So we have, again, learned the lesson, ban Ashe. But, oh, look at that.
There we go.
There's two of them now.
There's the spike.
It's
That
double,
is second item IE as
double
well.
spike.
Second item IE for Aphelios.
Is that enough?
He's ticking the boxes.
I'm gonna say no, not even remotely. But this
But
is
they're
the
there.
theoretical win condition. They got there.
Arrow is just going to decorate Runeterra. Not finding the mark. Nongshim saved their inner turret. Could be worse. As Wolf
now.
Renee said for a lot of one of our most recent broadcasts.
This is good. This is good. This is what you do. Just park someone in side lane. Because Dunan does not win anymore, if you might be wondering. That Nagatron cloak is nice, but...
Hey, it's a force of nature now.
What if he has the gang?
Well, he doesn't.
Gwen's immune, so it can't really engage him. Unless you get a flank.
Okay. Pays is theoretically a full item ahead of Vital.
Theoretically?
Yeah, well, I mean, there is the fact that
what do
the
you-
boots aren't upgraded and the items aren't necessarily as expensive and things like that. Some technicalities.
I guess. I appreciate you
Yeah,
being this
it's not
optimistic.
full Infinity Edge gold ahead, you know? But it is ahead by a lot, like 2,000 gold.
Yeah.
Which is large. But
It is a large amount.
It's a 7,000 gold lead, like 6,500 gold lead, so could be worse. That could have been entirely on Pays, as Peanut is just bullying Sylvie out of his own jungle here as they set up for vision around this next Baron. It's going to be alive in a minute and a half. In a turret, looking to be the juicy target, as it is the last one remaining of the inners. 5 turrets to Genji closing in, and this is where Ashe becomes even more obnoxious, which is when she can just walk around. Doesn't have an Umbreglaive, which is actually pretty important, as Sylvie is going to gather the arrow, but Arctic Assault gets himself a little bit further away. That is going to be all right. Warrior Trickster from Peanut. Control Ward going down, but I don't know how long that's going to last, as Nongshim have to back away.
More and more objectives are falling, and short of Genji running into a multi-man Alistair Wombo with some Yone in there, maybe some Dundun knockups, Vital with an ult on top. Outside of that,
No.
it's not happening. And you never do that because you never actually have to fight.
The one way that Nongshim win is Peter. Peter finds the angle. He shows us the way of the cow. That is how it works.
He's level 9.
He is. That means that his ultimate is available.
Yeah, the level doesn't matter that much, but the overall game status, Peanut's I don't want to know what his forward percentage is. He just...
All of it.
He's just in the enemy jungle.
Yeah.
You can't... Engaging on Genji actually is very tough. We haven't really talked about this yet, but what you're looking for here is a Hail Mary engage. And then you have Ashe, which Ashe is great. Ashe is a good
There's
target.
a fair bit of kite back, isn't there?
Well, yeah, there's Ashe, and then there is a Sivir with Flash. Peanut has a lot of tools as well,
Yeah.
and as a result, they can't really fight here. They need turrets.
Also,
So-
he's level 15.
Yeah. So, well, this
Oh,
is why you
no.
can't engage on Peanut.
Heaven Pulverize does come in as the arrow will connect onto Fiesta, who does go back to his Unbound Soul as Genji are teleporting in. They want the team fight. There's the flash out. Peter, my goodness, he took a little bit of poke damage and goes down to half health. As they don't manage to get any kills.
That's
but
not a
Genji will
little
be able
bit of
to-
poke damage.
Bit of poke
Goes
damage, just a
down.
little bit of
If it
poke
goes down
damage.
to health,
Little
it's
bit
a
of poke
lot,
damage down to
Atlas.
half health.
Come on.
Doesn't have a lot of health.
No, it doesn't.
As Peanut's looking for the flank angle, they were considering going for a Baron, but maybe they weren't interested in the Baron.
Oh,
If
this
they
is-
could go
no,
for
no,
a
no,
team
don't
fight.
fight.
Peanut takes another little bit of poke damage, and he goes down to a quarter of his health bar. As now we're looking to chase this one in. All right,
Oh!
now's your opportunity. It's massive, but the wallets, oh my God, it's a slaughter. As Vital finds a Moonlight Vigil into the backline, but will it mean anything at all is the question. He gets snipped up. What? Doran just denied him entirely. Dundun's running away. He's going to be able to get to the base, but I think this one's done. No Baron necessary.
Oh, if Vital was there for the start of that fight, maybe it could have been enough.
I think he was, but then
Oh, yeah.
I blinked and he disappeared, Chronicler.
He was a little disjointed. That's okay. Genji, perfect game plan against the challenger team. Don't give in to your worst instincts.
Like Peanut just did. Peanut is leading by example here. As Doran's extraordinarily low, they're just gonna, they're gonna put this one down. It is done. Genji 1-0 up over Nongshim here, and all business. From draft to gameplay, they played the map better, and they managed to win. But
All
Nongshim,
business.
you could-
All business.
It was all
you
business.
sold at level 1.
I did. It
Between
was all
Doran and
business.
Dundun.
It was all business. That's the business that they're in. Like level 1, you
The
spam
business of
emotes,
fun.
and then you do the laning phase. That's the business of top lane these days.
We're having some fun with it because the reason why we can't really discuss the game is because in the position that Genji was in, they should never lose.
No.
Because they had a really good draft that was able to consistently find advantages in lane like they should. A couple of nice moments, individual plays from Nongshim, but we also see why challenger teams have a hard time actually winning, and that's because the one strat above all else in challengers, which you now know as well, is group as 5 and fight better. And Nongshim, they were the kings of that, but that doesn't work against an LCK team.
Oh,
because
Genji had 3 carries.
They don't.